Hello and welcome to our educational video on the Vanguard Large Cap ETF, symbol VV. This ETF is one of the largest and most popular funds in the world, and it provides exposure to some of the largest and most established companies in the United States. What is an ETF? Before we dive into the specifics of the VV ETF, let's first explain what an exchange-traded fund, ETF, is. An ETF is a type of investment fund that holds a collection of stocks, bonds, or other securities and is traded on a stock exchange like a single stock. ETFs provide investors with the ability to easily diversify their portfolios and gain exposure to a broad range of assets with a single purchase. What is the Vanguard Large Cap ETF, VV? The Vanguard Large Cap ETF, also known as VV, is a fund that provides exposure to a broad range of large-cap U.S. companies. Large-cap companies are defined as those with a market capitalization of over $10 billion. The VV ETF tracks the CRSP U.S. Large Cap Index, which is a market capitalization-weighted index of the largest U.S. companies. Why invest in the Vanguard Large Cap ETF, VV? There are several reasons why investors may choose to invest in the Vanguard Large Cap ETF, VV. Diversification. By investing in the VV ETF, investors are able to diversify their portfolios across a broad range of large-cap U.S. companies, reducing the overall risk of their portfolio. Low costs. One of the primary advantages of the VV ETF is its low costs. The expense ratio of the fund is just 0.05%, which is much lower than the average expense ratio of actively managed large-cap mutual funds. This means that investors keep more of their returns. Access to large-cap companies. The VV ETF gives investors access to some of the largest and most established companies in the United States, including companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon. These companies have a long history of growth and stability, making them attractive investments for many investors. Liquidity. As an ETF, the VV is highly liquid and can be bought and sold just like a stock. This makes it an ideal choice for investors who may need to sell their investments quickly. How does the Vanguard Large Cap ETF, VV, perform? The Vanguard Large Cap ETF, VV, has a long history of strong performance. Since its inception in 2004, the fund has delivered steady returns with low volatility, outperforming its benchmark in many actively managed large-cap funds. However, it is important to note that past performance is not indicative of future results and that investing in the VV ETF is not a guarantee of future returns. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Vanguard Large Cap ETF, VV, is a low-cost and highly diversified ETF that provides exposure to some of the largest and most established companies in the United States. Whether you are a long-term investor or simply looking to add a broad range of large-cap stocks to your portfolio, the VV ETF is an excellent choice. As always, it is important to consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching and we hope you found this video educational.